Well, hello friends. It has been a while, but I am back with my Tombow markers, and I thought it'd be fun to script a quote. This was actually a quote that was left by one of you. Nancy Ring left a comment on the video where I asked you to submit your favorite quote so that I could script it. Well, I decided instead of using my water brush to use these Tombow markers, and I'm so sorry for the dancing markers. I think that's just how they are in their case, in the stand, and I think that I'll just know for next time to maybe switch them out of the frame or out of the shot. But remember in the last video where I was warming up with these Tombow markers because I really do want to get used to them and get good at them? Well, that's what I've been doing, and I've been practicing on a daily basis and in my planner, and every chance that I get to use these markers, I've been practicing, and I've definitely seen an improvement. You won't see that improvement in this video because I filmed this pretty early on. I would say this is probably my 5th or 6th attempt using these markers. So you can see that it looks okay, but I like the capital letters in my style of handwriting, but I think that it was really difficult for me to kind of get the hang of it with the curves for some reason. So I tend to want to do the heavy, thick on the downstrokes and the thin on the upstrokes, which is what I teach in my brush lettering classes. And for some reason, though, I have a hard time with that E. Did you see that E, the way it curves up there? I don't know why that is so difficult for me. And I've actually talked to a lot of other people who are letterers, and they said that there's always something when they first start out that they struggle with. So if you're just beginning like I am with these markers, feel assured that there's probably going to be some things that are easier for you and harder for me, or harder for others, and vice versa. So for some reason, that little upstroke, after I go down thick and then come back up, it's just a little tricky for me. But I do think that with practice, I do have a better hang of it. By no means is it perfect, but I really do enjoy the process of playing around and experimenting with these and really trying my hand at getting accustomed to a style that works with my natural handwriting. So I like to do things in modified rainbow order, and I don't know why I like the pink and the red next to each other. I think that that's just my preference. Sometimes I intersperse a little bit of blue. I don't love all the colors, and I know that sounds really weird because I always script in lots of different colors, but I'm not really partial to certain shades of purple. And what I love about the set is that you get so many different colors, and you can really play around and find the ones that you love. I don't really pay much attention. I just look at the cap. Okay, see right there, that U is ugh, and that A, yuck. So I don't know if I like this G or the E either, but I think practice makes better. That's what Cal Barteski taught in her brush scripting online workshop that I learned from, and it's stuck with me, and it's something that I think that everybody can use as a reminder when we are trying something new and learning. It is okay. Practice makes better. It's okay to mess up. It's okay to experiment. It's okay if you don't even want to show anybody your work. You'll see here that I'm trying to do something with the purple, and it's just not really happening. So because there's a little bit of blank space underneath and around, I do want to try to fill in that white space a little bit. But here I am contemplating what to do, and maybe some hearts, because I do love to draw some hearts. And that one actually turned out pretty cute. I like when they're wonky. I'm not sure how you guys feel about that, but I personally appreciate when things are a little bit off. And I think that's my natural tendency because I spent so much time trying to be a perfectionist, but I know that being perfect or achieving that perfection is so almost unattainable at times that it's better that it's just done and I enjoyed the process along the way. Even if I don't love everything I make, at least I'm making stuff. At least I'm creating and hopefully inspiring you to do the same thing. I wish I kept sketchbooks and I wish that I kept up with things, but I think I put too much pressure on myself to make things look perfect, or especially if I'm going to share them, but it's just not reality. You know, my planner lately has been so messy, which is why I don't have any planner videos. All right, so I made this big yellow heart, but I wanted to try to do some orange, and I have no idea what I'm doing with this blending tool. I don't know how to blend these markers. I barely know how to write with them. I just wanted to experiment and try this thing, and you'll see that it kind of did not really work, because I probably should watch other YouTube videos about how to actually blend it and what that looks like. But I didn't. I just got excited about trying to make the top part orange. The fun part about creating is that there are no rules and we can learn something together. You can learn from my mistakes, and that's why I choose to show you these ones that I don't really love that much, but I think it's okay because we can learn together. And if you all have tips, okay, so here's my attempt with the blending, and I don't really know what I'm doing, and it kind of worked, but it didn't really. So, yeah, let me know if you have any tips. And if you have any videos that you like to watch of people who use these Tombow markers, or if you do, please leave them in the comments below. I definitely want to learn as much as I can using these pretty markers and the brush tips. I am getting better, like I said. I definitely see an improvement since I've been practicing almost on a daily basis. I plan on sharing so much more with you all very soon. I've had a little bit of a hiccup because I have to move out of my studio. I'll tell you more about that later, but I'll be moving back into my old studio behind my house, which is not really ideal. The move comes at a really bad time, and I think that it's not my choice, but it's what's happening. So I'm going to roll with it. And I think that we can together create something really fun. And I'll definitely be posting more videos in this series and other new series that I want to work on. I think that we can make it all happen in my old little studio. All right. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you like the way this turned out. Nancy Ring, thank you so much for suggesting this quote. And if you have a quote that you want to see scripted, please leave it in the comments below. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, thank you so much for watching.